Hello. Important changes have been made. There's another surprise coming as soon as Twitch approves it. Twitch has to approve it, but as soon as they approve it, oh boy. But we'll try to get through. We'll try, since the next part of Game of the Year podcast is premiering in a couple hours. We're gonna try to get to the trial today, and then I'll break so you guys can go listen to that. Also, hello everybody. I'm blind, so a spoiler chat would would hurt me. Also, thank you White Lunic and Aphus for subscribing. No, we're probably not going to change to JP until maybe the chapter 3. I will look, okay, Starry Night Rainy, I will look in how to do that after this stream. I wasn't even aware you could do that on Twitch.
Very strange.
Yeah, dead bodies are strange, bruh. I could tell already that he was a rich sociopath. Oh, please stop showing it. Bloodlust. Byakuya is one of those assholes that can't deal with anything except, like, clinically detached. No. I mean, okay.
Interesting.
Not really, but okay. I'm an idiot.
What the heck?
That's kind of delayed.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
The hell was that?
What?
Oh. Oh, that's a weird rule. Yeah, that's kind of hard to survive, dude.
Naturally.
The game has begun. I guess that's true. I guess that makes sense. Monokuma invites you to look at the dead body. we all just stood there poking her. We each took a stick and just prodded her.
Damn.
That's a good face. Once again.
What the?
A corpse. This is like the fourth one you've had to deal with.
What?
This? No, don't. That's the worst, Caliban. No, that cannot become lore. Hifumi, I hate you so much. Yes. Is he gonna, like, snap to attention? Okay, thank God. I guess, okay, I thought that would be evidence, but sure, why not? How do I fucking talk to her? I guess I don't. Don't worry about it if you're out of the loop. Bloodlust.
So...
Well, no shit. That'd be pretty hard. Oh, okay.
What?
Thank you for the sub, X Dragon Knight. I sure love them changing the name for no reason.
What is this?
Why would anybody do that? Maybe they're in here with us.
What?
No way!
Oh, there's definitely a way. Actually, a stupid murderer would be easy to deal with in this situation. What? Oh, blood. She's gonna fucking go out, isn't she? Ugh. Ugh. Donk. Fucking just drops a... It just makes the sound of dropping a fucking bunch of pizza dough onto the table. Just... Just... Let's hope she hit her head. That's not how you wake people up. Hina just starts slapping her. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, Oh.
I mean, yeah, probably not. Wow, just trying to get her killed, huh? Thank you, Darren DeZero for the sub.
Just a second.
Toko, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! What, she fucking, like, just elevated? She T-posed up? Uh-oh. Oh, here comes the tongue, huh? She just assumes the Ted Cruz stance. This is the stance. Oh boy. That face. Just drink it in. I'm just, this narration is over Toko walking like John Lennon in that one image. Bitch, what are you doing? I'm fine, everybody. She was never okay, dude. No. No.
What the heck?
Yeah. Very good.
Well.
Forma D. Biden. The head injury fixed my stutter. I'm gonna need you to make a different face.
I see.
Thank you, 223 Remy, for the sub. Yeah, we better, like, let's put her in a prison. That'd be good.
So,
I don't really want to touch her. She smells really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah, not him. That's because she's smart. Why wouldn't you rush to an investigation? Logic.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Isn't that right? Oh, he's gonna T-pose up through the floor. Yeah.
Of course.
Here, he just turned on no clip and held the space bar.
yoo-hoo!
I love murder games. Yeah. 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 Another one of us killed a fellow classmate.
Hmm?
Fuck you, bear.
Stop talking.
Oh, the Monokuma file.
It's the Monokuma file!
Monokuma file 2.
See ya later!
Do the tippy top best.
No way!
Yeah, you do. That's kind of how this works. Please stop showing that CG. It's rough.
Why?
She's gonna have a breakdown. Yeah, Shibuya Gato sent me some good ones.
Oh no!
I bet you do.
Help me!
Hey!
There's nowhere to run, idiot.
Such ignorance.
I'm gonna need you to dial it back. I'm gonna need you to pull it back. He likes to pretend he's in a light novel.
Naturally.
You bastard. That's true, but
What?
be gone, simp.
Such ignorance.
I'll help you. Leave now. Just shoving him.
Damn you!
Byakuya is like, of course, she was always an object as a girl.
Piece of shit!
Calm down.
Don't defend him.
Because
Everybody gets that.
that's right.
That is true.
Hey! Hey!
What? Oh, what a convenient rule. I guess that does solve the problem of how do you stop one person from just going ham and killing everybody. He just made it up. Have you not been following along?
Actually,
So then,
hey,
One. God damn it.
punishment is waiting for you.
Just sinks down through the tiles.
Interesting.
You son of a bitch!
You need to stop.
So,
We're gonna go drop off the stench at her room. Ugh. Please stop.
there is nothing to be done.
Toot sweet.
Is that okay?
Yep. That's true. If I want to survive, we have to do it. Gotta investigate. Okay, let's start. 2 a.m. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room. Blow to the head by a blunt object. She was killed instantly. He's just calling him over to berate him.
Naturally.
Well, what do you need, champ? I'll give you the privilege of speaking to me. Be honored, simp.
What?
I'm rich. I get whatever I want.
Stop talking.
So I like that. You're kind of being a dick about it, but I guess you're asking me to help. So sure.
Let's go.
There's no time to be standing around, simp. Makoto correctly assumed, Byakuya correctly assumes that she will deliberately not help. Looks like I'll be working with the sociopathic rich kid. Anyway, let's get this shit started. This has to be it. Damn, that thing looks like it's fucking heavy. That has to weigh at least 50 pounds.
That's right.
And blood. It's a dead body. Yep.
Very strange. What?
Is that what you want to say? Guess there's no more, Stop hiding behind him. I assume that Monokuma just stuffs them into the incinerator. I did check the dumbbell. Poke, 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 poke. Dude, you just called it an object. Oh, I guess it has been available like 3 days. Yeah, but there's blood on stuff. I guess it's possible for them to have planted the blood.
Well. Perhaps.
Ah, yes, that does make sense.
However.
Man, I'm glad my gym has I forget what they're called, but they have like riggings that act as a spotter for you. 'Cause boy, fucking up a bench press is not good. Yeah, she said that a bunch. Girls are naturally weaker than men. I mean, I use Planet Fitness. There's not going to be a lot of murderers there. Most of them can't do a rep properly. Let's move on. Nothing else for us here. Yes, Planet Fitness is the one with the lunk alarm. No, I have never heard it go off. I don't... It's not like there's people waiting to jump on you. You have to get ratted out.
What?
Lunk is what Planet Fitness calls people who, wear clothes that aren't right, grunt, drop weights, flex in the mirrors.
Let's go.
You know, act like a big bro-y guy. Of course you inspect here first to try and figure out who was here, simp. Yeah, no shit.
What?
Did you call for me?
Planet Fitness wants people who are afraid to go to the gym to come to their gym, so they have a bunch of rules. That's basically the beginning, middle, and end of it. Summon the T-posing bear.
That's right.
You need something? Yep. Unbelievable.
So whoever killed her has to be a girl.
Of course.
Yes, that, of course.
So, in other words,
I mean, that would be how logic goes, yes.
such ignorance.
Oh, loaning. So they could have killed her, or they could have forced her and taken it. So you take it without their knowledge. I figured there'd be a loophole, but I didn't think it would be that stupid. They're things.
Yep. Why you?
He just falls. He just falls backwards through the floor.
Unbelievable.
That's fine.
You're a dipshit. Thank you, Calamity Joan. I was robbed. Don't worry, though. I'll be even more powerful on future Armchair Dev. Yeah, what are we looking for here, dude? He just turns around and makes a disgusted sound. Yes, Zing amazing. I've been talking about this a lot. I have been live for 33 minutes. Oh, I just... KZ tweets that whenever I stumble over my words, because he's vile. Oh. So they can just take it from there and get in anything. Yes, they do. It's just on their channel Patreon.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very strange.
Leon's.
I see.
Oh yeah, he got fucking owned. A cruel, heartless death. Yeah, if I ever go down there, I'd absolutely eat whatever gross shit Dan wanted me to eat.
Damn it! You're making me angry! Now I'm really angry!
What? Well, it broke now. Yeah, but it did.
That's impossible!
But it's broken right now.
I can't hear you!
What?
Hard to say.
What?
Just whoop.
That's fine.
God, I hate you. In a good way. Not quite. I just don't want to die. If they're even here, you automatically dismissed the idea it's a copycat.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Time for that stupid mechanic.
What?
I mean, it could be someone imitating them. It could be someone imitating them. We've been over this. Draga, a lot of characters in this look more like a CGI render. It's kind of strange. I mean, yes. Sure.
Don't make me repeat.
Is there really proof?
It's all clear now.
What happened?
I don't have time to play with you.
Fuck off, dipshit.
'Cause, I mean,
What? Thank you, 7 Deadly Sins, for hosting. You gotta help me.
please.
What
'Cause,
happened?
I mean,
What happened?
well,
She always acts super strange. What should we do?
Very strange.
Oh, dude, don't tell me you're into that. Oh, no. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
yeah.
Oh, she's threatening to take a shower.
Let's go.
Let's go, but bruh. You like to talk to him first?
Such ignorance.
Oh. I think you're just too fast.
So,
We took Toko to her room so she could lay down after her head injury, which is the absolute worst thing you can conceivably do to someone who has had a head injury. We came back, and it was weird. Like what?
That's fine.
Hasaniko, I just Googled it. Wasn't hard to get. Yes. Just the shadow of negativity flows out of the door.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Will do. Makoto is very used to women telling him that.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Doesn't make any sense. Damn. I mean, she said something a little more concerning than that if you paid attention.
But
Dude, I know you don't want to, but you're gonna need to appeal to her using your masculine charms.
That's fine.
Oh no, don't agree so easily. Yeah, he's gonna berate her.
what do you want?
Pacula?
It's Byakuya.
What promise? What the hell did she mean?
What?
No, I don't know. Let's move on.
Stop talking. Let's go.
Don't ask me questions. You didn't say shit. Certain room. The library? Let's go in.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, let's see. In here, maybe?
Let's go.
Sure.
So, in other words,
You're so smug.
what?
Boy, he's like, I need a special light for reading. Then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I moved it over there. That's a weird pattern in the dust. Is that like a whip? Or an extension cord? Okay. Oh, damn, I got it. Was she tied up with the extension cord? Well, he's super lucky.
That's right.
What a sim. Don't put it back, you coward.
That's enough.
They tell in those books contains who really killed Jeffrey Epstein. In these books contains the true identity of Seal. Sim. Be careful. Okay, why were all of these at a school? Probably.
Interesting.
I guess so.
Such ignorance.
Or perhaps. I can't keep up.
What?
What do you mean? Byakuya red-pilled as fuck. And you're an idiot. Well, yeah, he's big and important. They're rich.
So, in other words,
Is this part of the meta plot? Smug. Oh, he's just being a prick. Okay, so you're a murder fanatic. I fucking hate you so much. Oh no.
that's right.
I don't like where I think this might be going. very worried. I did Chihiro and Mondo. And I feel like I did somebody else. Let's summarize the main points. Oh yeah, I did Toko, that's right. Yeah, because she was depressed and I didn't know about that. Is that every crime scene somebody writes bloodlust. And the second are suspended. That doesn't prove it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Was suspended.
That's right. So in other words... Interesting.
Very scared about where this is going. Might just manage to figure something out.
Such ignorance.
You're such a prick. Oh, I need to talk to him again, because there was stupid fucking...
That's fine.
That stupid reaction shit. I'm blind of most stuff. I know a handful of things. But we're already past basically everything I know about 1. Nobody do that. Well, scissors weren't involved. I'm afraid that Togami is that Byakuya is gonna fuck a serial killer. That's what I'm afraid of. Damn, so many. In exactly the same way. Okay. Whip. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yep, that's what I thought.
So, in other words,
I still feel like the point that scissors weren't involved is important.
let's go.
Anywhere but here.
I don't have time to play with you.
Did you want me to hold your hand?
Goodbye.
You think. You think. Yeah, let's talk to everybody. Oh no. Oh no, why are you here?
Da-da-da-da-da!
Yeah, that's funny.
I feel as if...
What'd you find? Tons of fun. Fuck you.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
What did she say?
Well, it would seem...
You. What's it gonna be? Wait a second. Wait. The girls' pinup was in this one before. They moved it. This was the girls' pinup before. Yeah, and there's a blood stain. Okay, I'm starting to get the picture here. There was an open locker in the pool, so maybe that has something to do with it. Guess not. Yeah. They swapped them. She was killed in the boys' room. Yep. That would be her, right?
Of course. I'm sorry.
Damn. I guess I'll have to ask
However-
Tina. Yes? Sure. If you have guesses, yeah, go ahead. I makes protein powder with coffee. They switched the carpets too.
Of course.
Let's ask Mondo if he worked out in the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Protein shakes are fine anyway. If you're not like a coffee snob, you'd probably be fine.
Indeed. However... Well,
Just concentrate on the murder.
so then,
Okay.
goodbye.
Let's look closely. Some kind of rope. Oh, it's the extension cord. First of all, how could you not immediately identify it's an extension cord? I don't know who did it yet. I think it was a boy, but I don't know who. Yes, you heard the dog. He's in another room and wanted to get out, I guess. Doggers. Guess not. He was using an extension cord. Loan. It's gone. It's just a letter mob chip, although I did call it Monokuma Smash Invitation yesterday. Guess not. Guess I should go talk to Celeste. Monokuma's reveal trailer is him killing Sora, Gino, and Dante, and Waluigi and Waddle Dee. They each get executed in a row.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be Luigi. He keeps getting fucking bodied. The warehouse is over here. She's just in here eating a can of beans.
Most unfortunate.
Okay, tell me.
Actually,
Chihiro was in the warehouse.
indeed. Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
I enjoy Twix. They're not my favorite, but they're good.
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
Isn't there something coming later this year that seems like it'll probably be a game? Like they're getting everybody back?
What? How did you know?
You're holding a gym bag.
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Gotta go.
Yes, indeed.
What a bitch. She went to the girls' locker room to exercise without anybody knowing. But the strange thing is... Oh yeah, that is weird. Oh, time to check the trash room. Thank you, horrible gambler lady. Let's go check out the, incineration room. Yeah, don't talk about future stuff too much. I guess that, unless it was the person on cleaning duty. Oh, the map has like things, has like exclamation points, doesn't it? Okay. Hey, I'll probably be at V3 by like May. So I just left.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay. Is this why I keep seeing art of her eating donuts? Hina, if you shook your head, I'd just hear a marble rattling around.
Aw.
Who did she spend time with?
Well, yeah, totally.
Was she just shy? Maybe she's a hoe. Oh. That's a nicer way to say that. Was that everything I needed?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh, this is fucked. I have no idea who did it. I guess we'll try to get through this before that show starts. Let's save real quick. The next Game of the Year podcast premieres in an hour and 15 minutes. We're missing somebody.
Yo.
Huh?
The gross one.
Come on. What are you gonna do?
Just one moment, please. He doesn't even give a shit.
Let's go.
Nobody had any problems with her.
Hey, come on. Count on it.
Right, bro? Anyway, let's go.
It's
Time for the CG with one person removed because he's dead. Just a shower. The uneasiness in my heart. Till finally. I redecorated.
Very nice. Well, thrills, chills, kills.
I like that voice clip. A deadly betrayal. Stop! Yeah, sure, let's save. I got a different one. Yeah, there we go. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
I think I probably have time.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Make your argument.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Idiot. Moron.
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Taka's just like, damn, an iron pipe would be raw to hit somebody with.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a... According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument could it have...
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh, shit. It moves.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a... According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument... I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, nah, I remember now.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, yeah.
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Oh, look, time to find out who it isn't, because there's no way he's right.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is... the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
No, fuck you, Caliban. Do not do that. Bird, do not take money for that. Absolutely. So they're like cover for the thing. Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well,
How dare
I mean,
you argue
come
against
on.
me?
There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
You...
The culprit is Genocide Jack. Case closed,
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
You sure do.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Ding dong, you're wrong.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I'm too smug.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same
Except
way.
with a rope and not scissors, so who knows?
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
They could have found the case file because they used the extension cord.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Oh god, he does kind of have a movie suit energy. He has like a video essay voice.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
This definitively proves why Skyrim is a bad game.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Just fucking shoots her through the heart.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
So now we know it's not her, because it wouldn't be that obvious.
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
I feel like I understand it. Yeah, I know. Wait, what am I fucking... What? Wait, what? What fucking word is this? I'm trying to... Oh! Okay. I've never heard that used as a slur before. I mean, I wouldn't have figured that out.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Yeah, that's not even close to being right anymore. It really fucking isn't. Yeah, I never would have figured it out. Like, everybody saying it was a slur did the opposite of helping, actually.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
They used the term and then... used the... They couldn't change that. Fucking Nisa not wanting to change things. Fuck. Ugh.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
They could have just made it DID. That would have been fine. Yeah, split also would have been good. Just they can iron out every single reference for no reason, but they have to leave that the same.
Perfectly acceptable.
They can't change the character count.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
No, it fucking isn't.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Her tongue was hanging out. I don't know, she just looked stupid. I don't know if I'd say that she has multiple personalities. I'm gonna get a glass of water real quick. Yeah, I guess she did act pretty weird.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
I just love the jittering on the profile image on the left.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I get this was a mobile
The reason
game,
she
but
locked
damn, those
herself in her room
flashbacks.
wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
What's with, like, the scan lines when they pan? Is there something weird about how they pan in this game?
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
What?
Huh?
Yeah, no spoilers for fuck's sake. It's there with Ted Cruz. Err on the side of caution, please. I'm not really looking at the chat, but damn.
Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Oh, that's fucking... Why did they do that? Oh, fucking Nisa.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
She's gonna choke him with her tiny, tiny hands.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
What a shame, Toko.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
I'm starting to think he killed her.
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left
What
is
a
to hear
dick.
from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Oh boy, here we fucking go.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Ew.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Ugh.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's sad.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality.
I mean, there's not really such a thing as a textbook one of those, and people frankly question whether or not they exist at all, but okay, I'll accept it for this game.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Oh.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yeah, she's better.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Better. She's better.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Ugh. I like that laughter sprite.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Please don't stab me.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
She sounds like the fucking bee girl from Mighty Number 9. I hate that I said that, but she does.
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
I'll never be owned.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
Raw.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Yes, I definitely hear Peacock. Just without the voice modulation.
Just kidding again!
He's like, bitch, what the fuck?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Stop talking about cat dog. This line of discussion ends immediately.
Well,
let's
assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Yeah, I never insinuated it was the same person. I'm just saying it sounded alike.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
No.
Huh?
No Angry Beavers, no Nicktoons.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Debate time.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it doesn't.
What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any...
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
Refuty shooty. I think Togami probably did it at this
Methods
point.
of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Refuty shooty.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro?
Was McDonald's. No, it wasn't even McDonald's. It was Burger King.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using Ragu or Chef Boyardee.
I really love her. She's great. Fuck.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Yeah,
In
it's
the
being
Genocide
stabbed.
Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the
Blow
head,
to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
She has crazy anime strength. Obviously.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Calm down.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Have you ever been so fat at computers?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Their hands.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
Install super for sure. No. It'd be an install super, but there'd be an EX version that was a toned down, but always.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Imagine being a computer's.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Don't worry about it.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? That's good too.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They were game developers I didn't like.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
So they leave in that, but they change all this other shit. Fucking Nisa.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all dudes.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Man, she'd stab the shit out of she just stabs a guy from Twitter and he's like, "Thank you, ma'am," as he bleeds out.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Oh. 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 Oh, that was the wrong button.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Ooh. Oh, of course she does.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
I hate how much I'm down with her. She's great.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
She could have killed you.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Of course.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
She just immediately stabs him with a pair.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
She makes them.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
Wow, that looks bad. Fucking paper doll looking ass.
She's fully equipped.
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
This is pretty good.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
What do I, the cop, do?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Here we go.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Oh, he's like, oh, fuck.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Ew.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Oh, fuck, why did I try to use the simp? He's too good.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right?
But I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
I'm still not sure.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
You couldn't have known a girl was killed.
Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Sure. Oh, okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distraction.
But you didn't know.
What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. but he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the...
That's a natural reaction. The victim was Chihiro,
who was a girl.
There we go.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold
No,
up.
I did not switch voices. Maybe for chapter 3.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Or maybe not. These are growing on me, frankly.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But I'll probably
indeed.
switch at least once.
But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Sure.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Okay. I'll switch. I'll
There is,
I'll think on
I
it.
think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Is it?
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
It's the extension cord.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
He
Obviously,
fucked up.
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and I use those same...
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right! Then there must be something...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that
Rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Man, Makoto's just getting smugger and smugger.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Ruh-roh.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
No, it's different than that, but sure.
What's wrong? I asked.
Hell yes, that's what happened.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we... I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my
What
crime.
kind of fucking strategy is this? Oh, so you're gonna kill me? You want to kill me, right? So do it. I'm not owned.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
I got it!
Yeah, I figured this one
You say
out.
you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the
What are
world
you
of
doing?
disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later. Along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
What is this?
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying
I don't
that.
even know what's going on now. I guess I'll
believe I
figure
do.
it out.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto.
No, I have a pretty good idea of what happened. I just don't know who did it.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Thanks, Jill.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
I'm surprised none of them are ever in these games.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
That sounds gross. It doesn't have enough sugar.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Shoot!
Oops. Oh. There was that. Of course I got fucked up. That sucks.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room.
Yeah,
carpet
how dare I
wasn't
get
scrubbed
confused when they're both the exact same fucking image.
away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the... Then how did Chihiro get in the book? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed access to the girls' locker room.
Unless...
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Unless...
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
You're gonna say something stupid. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Embarrass yourself.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Uh-oh.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't... She used the thing...
Huh?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
Refuty shooty.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
But they would have had to borrow a girl's one to get into the girls' thing.
In other words,
Chihiro
you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
I mean, I'm not going to stop in the middle of this. I'll get through it as fast as possible.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
But if anybody wants to go see the premiere instead, I won't fault them.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
Nope.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the
The
boys'
second
locker room.
Game of the Year podcast
So I guess
premieres
so.
on YouTube at 6. Or in 40 minutes. Not 40 minutes, in 20 minutes.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. No.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
There's more parts after this one, so don't worry.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Kyoko just starts punching one of them and he's like, you like this, right? So it's not against the rules.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Are they just gonna lift? Oh no. Oh god, they are just gonna out her. No.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
No.
Be sure to examine the entire body very
No.
carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
This is gonna suck.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
No.
So just leave this to me.
No.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Ooh.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body?
I know you say that, but
what? This is... What is this?
yeah, just say it. It's so much dumber. The fucking she does batshit theatrics.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
This game was a decade ago.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
No.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
You're a dick, Monokuma.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Ew.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
This isn't even as close to as bad as it could have aged. Not even close.
I do apologize.
This could have been
for keeping
so
you
much
waiting.
worse. And I
Now
have
then,
played
let's
things where it was
resume the
so
class
much worse.
trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Yeah, we got the Adam Sandler joke already.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Okay.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then
But
later
how does
moved
that-
to the girls' locker room.
How does that affect the case at all?
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yes, Caliban, I will absolutely watch that.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off.
You're a
There was
dick.
a certain incongruity to his female body.
You're a dick, Tagami.
This is the most titillating situation!
Even she has a better response than you.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you,
He's
Makoto?
just fucking up his own ass.
After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
I have no idea who it could be.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Why would he... Who would he go to bat for?
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What the fuck?
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
This is gonna be stupid, isn't it?
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Oh!
At least, that's how I see it.
Did he do it? Cause he already... He... I don't know. We'll
Byakuya,
see.
When you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but... it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
His reasoning better not be completely fucking stupid.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
This is so weird.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
Okay,
We
let's
still
go
have time
over
to make
this.
our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
You're such a dick.
I got it!
Okay.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer! And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man! Game over!
Oh.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that might... Well,
Did nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the killer...
perhaps someone saw the victim at some...
Yeah. All we need right now...
It's over! You want to know who saw the killer?
And only the kill.
No, that's wrong.
Starting to think it's Weedman.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
I was taking a drink of water.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather
It was a big
odd.
drink of water.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but Why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone
Oh,
was
yep.
waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Because you were girls.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
Ew.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
I do?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
I do?
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints
I'll
from.
figure it out.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took. First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Ugh.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
Huh?
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Oh.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're
Oh
saying
no.
is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong. Hold on a second,
Oh,
Mondo.
that
What did you
sucks.
just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Oh, not Mondo. Come on, no.
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact,
No.
it was...
And before we began the trial, did you tell
Damn.
anyone that?
The only one I told about any of
That
this
sucks.
was
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm
sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Damn.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
They just mentioned the duffel bag.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly,
Thank you, the wise wolf, for the sub.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with?
Thank you, Zero Galaxian, for the sub.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
What if that hadn't worked? What if the killer had more than one brain cell?
That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right.
Cause
Clever.
Chiller Queen, cause I'm blind on this, and I want to stay that way.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about
And cause
him
he
from
stands
the
like a
very beginning.
Danganronpa character.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dudes.
That
girls,
mattered?
it's chick.
That mattered? I thought that was just Nisa being shitty at localization. I had no idea that mattered.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Man, that sounds exactly like Felix. That's fucked up.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Except smug.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then...
Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Well, it must be Chihiro's, right?
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
It is. Monokuma own.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
He did say it had a weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then somebody figured it out.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Ruh-roh.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Wait.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't
Mondos
tell
is
anyone,
broken, isn't it?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna?
Oh,
not
no.
knowing its weakness, and it broke?
Okay.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
200 Fahrenheit is like 97 Celsius, somewhere around there.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was... Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because the evidence shows it, bro. I'm sorry.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
This is rough.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I did?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was...
Oh! I know!
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
He swapped his with Leon's. The one that's broken isn't Leon's, it's his.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's, then that proves that...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh, I missed.
See? Look, Makoto was... Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves that what...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Shooty refuty.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has
So
right
turn
now
it on and let
is
us see,
actually Leon's.
bitch.
Yes, but doesn't that violate the school regulation that
Oh
says
my
owning
god,
a
we
handbook
went
is
over this
prohibited?
twice this fucking trial already. Keep up.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
See, this is one of those shots where it looks like a render. It's weird.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a
bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on!
Bro, come
Tell me
on.
he's wrong!
Tell me it's wrong, bro.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Let's I guess it would be like he looks so evil in this. Oh, that's right. You get hints from those. Okay, okay, okay. Is that supposed to be it breaking? I guess that is. Let's pull everything else down so I don't get anything wrong. That's right, for sure. That's right. Okay. Guess this is right.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Did I? It makes me go through all this if I fucked up?
Tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro.
Okay.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
They do have a Kiko Shikata feeling.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained
that's the only people we know yet.
Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
I like how he gets more and more into the Chad voice.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the
He looks so much like Kaiba in that shot, it's insane.
Situation, making things even more complicated.
Like, that just looks like Kaiba.
On the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize what room that was. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I thought that was the
Around
pool.
the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Damn, that's a face.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Here's your evidence. Yeah!
He has
where's
plenty
your
of evidence.
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Yes. Okay.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False!
Let's own him.
Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
Owned. Oh, I just flipped Fever Time on.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Oh, he's just gonna confess.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
Yeah, I want to know why.
As the blackened this time around. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What?
Mondo. Oh, that's sad.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why didn't they voice this part? It's so bad that the money just immediately turns off.
Now then.
Oh man, he doesn't even get to say.
Actually...
Aw. I don't want to fast forward it. Okay. Okay, yeah, the thing was him. Yeah. Oops. Ah. It only grew stronger and stronger.
Weak, 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 weak.
Sad. Of course.
Hey,
Right. Yep.
What?
I'm sorry. But...
Aw.
That's right. I want to change.
But sadly... God.
Hey,
Aw.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn, what a dirtbag.
Uh-huh.
God.
Correct. Indeed.
But you still killed him, bro.
Certainly.
But...
Because...
Yeah. Yeah, why did he do it, though?
I knew it.
You got your brother killed, didn't you? Either that or you killed him.
You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Of course, obviously he did.
Hey,
Yep. Figured. His brother. Man, he killed Josuke. That's unraw. That's so wobbly. Yep. Everything was great. Damn, how weak.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Oh. Damn. Oh, that's harsh.
I just...
Oh, how sad. This is sad.
I just...
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It was an accident. Mondo's brother saved him.
Huh? But I want to change.
Oh.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
Oh no. Oh. Thank you, Suzushiro, for the $20. It's been like 6 years since I played this game. I forgot how sad this part was. That confused me for a second.
What? What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Ugh.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
This is gonna be bad.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. What the fuck is... Oh. What? What the fuck happened? Oh. I want to feel again. They used the exact same voice clip twice. Come on.
What is this?
Naturally.
What a dick.
Hey. However,
What?
What a fucking prick.
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
What a... What?
Well...
That's right.
I see.
But...
I don't care. I'm hopeless.
Interesting.
Oh.
Correct. Indeed. Hey,
What's this?
you... What?
Damn. This is gonna be stupid.
Damn.
What the heck?
Damn it! Ooh, how exciting!
That's enough.
Damn.
In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up.
That's a real fucking metaphor.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Huh.
After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Oh.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in
Yeah,
the
nobody
hole.
say shit.
And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay, that's gonna be it. The next stream will be sometime early next week. So I'll see everybody then. We'll probably keep up, you know, splitting it into chunks rather than doing really long things. But I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully the surprise will be approved by then.